Hey everyone, we're continuing our look at identification with this mind, with this body, with this idea of self. And in particular, we're going to look at protection and defense. And these are really cool things for us to look at, because if we think about physical pain, that awesome response system in the body that will protect itself from anything that would prevent it thriving. So brilliant that that's happening. And so, you know, a body will automatically move away from a flame, or there's these incredible fast reactions away out of vehicles and things like that. And what we're looking at is, with the self, what is actually being protected or defended? Because that is really a massive question. We can see with the body that a wound to the body is not beneficial to it, it's not going to help it thrive. But when we think of a wound to the self, something that offends the self or criticizes the self or hurts the self, what is really going on there? Because that's so interesting, how there's actually nothing that is being protected. There's a bundle of thoughts and beliefs. That's it. And this starts to change everything, because then we start to realize, or then there's the realization that comes, that this self that we believe ourselves to be, and that we're so staunchly protecting from triggers, we're protecting by not putting it out in the world, we're protecting it by not asking for what would be obvious to ask for, we're protecting it by limiting the people we're in contact with, and we're defending its identity through conflict or through making a stand, taking a position. You know, this is who I am, and anything that comes in to threaten that this is who I am looks to be a problem. And we can spend a lifetime trying to sort out all of those problems that would look like they're a threat to the self. And we just get smaller and smaller and tighter, more and more hidden away, or more and more aggressively out there, more and more conflict, more and more, how dare they, more and more cutting off and blocking and, slicing off parts of the world that are not acceptable because they're threatening this idea of self. And it's so normal that would happen, as long as the self is believed something that has to be protected. And when it's not there, when there just isn't anything there to protect, then all there is life living itself. Breathing is happening, walks are happening, writing's happening, clients are happening, money's happening. Learning, above all, actually learning is happening. That's the design of this form, to learn and acquire and develop skills, and none of it has anything to do with a self-identity. So when things become personal, and when there's that tightness of something to defend, or there's that vulnerability, it's really, really interesting to look at what is going on there. All the shame, the embarrassment, the image that we want to project. it's a nothing. It's not, there's nothing there, there's no substance to it. And all that exhaustion and effort to protect it is absolutely meaningless effort and exhaustion because there's nothing there to protect in the first place. So this would be maybe a little bit of homework over this month, is to notice the contraction, notice the feelings of defense, notice the need to move away or the need to push forward to assert the self. Notice all of that, because that's sensationally useful information in terms of revealing what's actually real. And what's left then, what's left as that becomes so obviously unreal, so obviously not who we are, then life is left, awareness is left, beingness is left, presence is left, all of it's there, everything's there. It's just there's not an illusion to go to war over or to retreat over. And that is massive. That's massive. So yeah, so our homework then is going to be noticing the retreat and noticing the war, because it will all relate to an idea that has to be protected. And fair, you know, we've all got it, and we're going through the layers of it. So if at the moment it doesn't seem like there's anything, there will be, because these things will come in and they'll bash up against this tightly held thing of what's okay, what's not okay, and it's the bashing against it that we're interested in. So yeah, let's just notice protection, notice defense, notice retreat, notice shame, notice embarrassment, notice war, and we'll just see what gets revealed. All right, big love, bye.